I'm Julie Twist, and in this video we're going to try to give you some advice on how to make your tenancy as stress-free as possible.
My first advice for a tenant would be to go through a regulated agent.
This will ensure if there are any problems or anything does happen that you have a redress scheme to fall back on.
Before you even move into a property, if you have any requests, make sure that they actually get agreed with the agent. Ideally, before you actually pay them an admin fee as well.
This then puts you in the driving seat in that you don't have to move in until these requests have been done if you've agreed them with the landlord before so.
When moving into a property, make sure that the inventory is checked and that you've signed it and you're happy with it all.
That inventory should have photos, it should have everything itemised, and it should have the condition of pretty much every item as well.
When you first take a tenancy out, do take it for the longest period that you can. This will save on rent increases and possibly more fees.
An agency can sometimes charge extension fees, so if you think you're going to be there for 12 months, I would recommend always going for a 12-month contract.
With the deposit, one thing to be made aware of is the fact that it has to be registered within 30 days of the tenancy start date.
If it's not registered in a scheme, at the end of the tenancy, if you find that out, that you've given a deposit and it hasn't been registered, then you can claim 3 times that amount back. The best money saving advice we can probably give to someone who is leaving their apartment is to just make sure that all the light bulbs are working as they were when you moved in, any rubbish is taken out.
Because for us, we have to get someone in to go and do that, and you would be charged for that because you've had to actually pay someone to go in there.
A good piece of advice is to make sure the rent is paid on time and that all inspections are accommodated by the landlord.
At the end of your contract, if you do want to extend, sometimes the landlord will actually reject that simply because you haven't communicated with your agent or your landlord.
Most importantly, I would say use an agent. The reason for this is that these are the things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. We're aware of all the regulations, we're aware of all the legislations that you should use as well. We do understand the kind of concerns that tenants would have from a genuine basis that we've actually been in their shoes.